McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds Woods. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd and 4. And they pick him off again! Bryce Hall picks it!
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They run, it's White. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
What's that?
Motioning the tight end left.
What's that?
From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the Saints going to the dime package here, 3rd down.
Good. What's that?
To throw, Mayfield. It's into the hands of Wright. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And instead of taking a 1-point lead, they trail by 2.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Let's go.
One of the tight ends motioning left. They go play action on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Go.
He's going to throw this one. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints push the lead to 2 scores now.
Buccaneers 14.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Irving. He stopped on the return at the 27. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. They're out and set, first and 10.
What's that? What's that?
Drive starts with a carry by White. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Set. What's that? What's that?
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Catch made over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 from the 41.
Set. What's that? What's that?
From the gun, a run for White. Broke through the tackle. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. Dot.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Set. Dot. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. Gets the feet in. That's a catch. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Set. What's that? What's that?
They run the counter with White. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Set. What's that? Dot.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He'll get this complete to White. And that's good for a gain of 5. Avonte Maddox up for that tackle. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Set. Dot.
A give right side to White. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Sec. Dot. What's that?
Baker now. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Set. What's that? Dot.
Out of the gun, White. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
What's that? What's that?
Now it's a bootleg for him. That one's complete, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to just 2.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this one, well, I think we all know it's going to be a tough one to watch again on film, but a lot to be learned from this showing here, right? He's been intercepted 4 times, and it's been real tough to get a good read on what the coverage has been doing to stop him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds a man right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give right side to Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another run for Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
Running once more with Henry. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. This time it's a passing play. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He'll get it at the 9. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Good. What's up? What's up?
It's White on the give. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Good. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. He's going deep. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Good. What's up?
They kick the running back in motion. That one gonna go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10.
Good. What's up? What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Set. Set.
Up the middle, here goes White. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Set. Set. What's that?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push the lead to 2 scores now.
Buccaneers 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Irving. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area of this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. What's that? What's that?
A run now with White. And some great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
6. What's that?
Running back sent in motion. From the 37. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. White trying this straight ahead. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk, It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set. Set. What's that?
First down, here's Baker. That's brought in by White. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Set. What's that? Set.
The give now to White. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to just 2.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Saints offense. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Trying down the middle with Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. He's dropping back to throw. This is complete to Olave. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Here we go, Shaq. Let go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st down, he takes the snap. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
2nd and 3 now. Pass play now. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. Got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Kate, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Irving. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. This offense making its way back out now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10 now from the 30.
Good. What's that? What's that?
On the ground, it's White. And he's brought down for a loss. You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Good. What's that? What's that?
Here's second and 11. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Good. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Saints come marching onto the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Shut up. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Shut up. Drop low 80. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Set go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
They're throwing it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Punting unit out now. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now it's White. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Mayfield now, blitz coming. It's into the hands of White. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Saints with 6 DBs out there. We've got a dime look for them on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Saints will get set to take over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. Henry on the catch. Brushes him off with ease. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Their punter making his way out now. Matariza, the one to send it away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Bucs will be backed up pretty deep to start this drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's White. And he's able to take this up to the 15 before being taken down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
What's that?
Baker now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Let go.
They kick the running back in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. They'll get this to Henry. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pass play coming here. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints push the lead up to 12.
40. Buccaneers 28.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now outruns their offense to take over. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. What's that? Done.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Got a man. Palmer has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Saints have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Saints moments away from a 2-0 start. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
run. Here's Henry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.